What's good, everybody? Back with another video. What today we'll be doing, what if Deku could use the blood flow technique? Before we get into the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below any suggestions of any other what ifs you want me to do in the future. And I'm going to explain. If you already know how blood cloning can work, good for you. But for the people who don't, I'm gonna explain how Deku's gonna use this blood clone technique. Alright. So Deku, the user slash Deku, can make clones of this self, but it has blood inside of it. So it's like a copy of Deku. It's like Shadow Clone Jutsu, except with it's not a shadow. It's like he has actual blood in him. And depending on how many times Deku splits himself or clones himself, his power will split. But these are useful for attacks and diversions, as clones should, or as clones would be. And they're capable of bleeding, and they're quite durable. They can not resist anything. But I'm gonna say, like, Deku, as he's growing, these clones become more durable. So they don't become strong durable, but they slowly become more durable. And I'm also gonna say Deku will also need to use less and less blood as he gets older. Because I'm gonna say, first off, he uses a lot of blood, so he's only able to copy himself once or twice at a time. Okay? And I'm not done yet. If the clone is defeated, the blood from the clone will come back to the user, or depending on the situation, they'll come back to the user. Or if they're like cut open, like they start spraying blood, it will come back to the user. But the blood that's marked on the person that defeated, well, it's not gonna be the person that defeated, but depending on how the person defeats the clone, if they get not attacked, but like if Deku's blood or the clone's blood goes on him, he's able to track them. I'm gonna say he's gonna be able to track them with his mind, so it's more specific because they don't really give specifics of how. So I'm just gonna say with his mind, he would know where they at. So yeah, so let's get straight to the what if. So I thought about this many times. I was thinking, who should be the mom, who should be the dad? Alright. Maybe his son should still be the dad, but I'll change his quirk. I'm stuck in between using Toga or Inko. Like, still keep Inko. Or I could use Inko still, but she has Toga's quirk instead. You know what I'm saying? But either way, even if Toga was the mom, Inko will still have Toga's quirk, which uses blood to transform herself into someone else. And I'm gonna say Deku's dad kinda has like two quirks. He's able to breathe fire, and he can clone himself. And Deku will have the clone part from his dad's side, and the blood from his mom's side, or Toga, whichever y'all want. I don't really care all that much. Take those, combine them together, you get the blood clone technique, which the blood clone quirk that Deku has. So Deku's now 4. I'm gonna say the first time he uses quirk, because Bakugo already unlocked his quirk. He's the last person in the entire class to unlock his quirk. And Bakugo's bullying Deku as usual. And I'm gonna say Deku starts bleeding, alright? And then, like, this is just how he first is able to use it, alright? But later on, he doesn't need to, like, bleed to be able to make it. He can just think about it and then know. Or like he'll be able to do a move. I'll figure out how the move will work. But Deku, he's bleeding everywhere, and then clone of himself appears, and then like everyone's like, she has a quirk now, and like all the teachers come out and see it, and then like they're like, "Oh, you got your quirk." I would say the Bakugo, like I would say like Deku, he's a okay. So these clones he can hold them out for not too long. So I would say Deku's right now only be able to hold the clone for 15 seconds, especially since he's like 4 years old. But like I say, he'll get stronger over time because the quirks do get stronger as you grow older. I'm pretty sure. Then they become weaker once you hit like a certain age, I think. So after 15 seconds, the clone comes back into Deku, and yeah. So Deku went to the quirk doctor. The quirk doctor says, "Oh, you got a combination of both you and his father's quirk." So they say, but they wonder which one from his dad, and then he's like the cloning part. And he's like, so we're gonna call the quirk blood clone, but he only uses his own blood to make clones. But then like Deku, like Iko sends Deku to the car, and the doctor's like talking to Iko like, oh no, I'm gonna say he can, as he grows older, he won't need to like cut himself open. Like he explains to Iko how his blood cloning works. He has to cut himself, or like he starts bleeding to be able to use the clone. But as he gets older, he will have to do that. So yeah, Iko I'm gonna say that she's kind of like Toga, but not really. Like she will just so like okay. I'm trying to make Iko less creepy, not like a yandere type shit. You know what I'm saying? But Deku, he's chill. He's chilling in the house. Iko explains to him how his quirk works. He doesn't know about the whole if blood goes on someone, he can track them. Cause I mean they don't know it yet. But he'll unlock that was like I think probably yeah. So let's skip to the start of the anime. I mean we all know what happens. I don't need to explain it, but you know, whole teacher thing. Barco makes his whole speech that he can go to UA. I'm gonna say that Deku, he's been training his blood cloning technique. And I'm gonna say, you know how Naruto does his like those movements for the shadow clone technique? Deku's able to do that, but instead of like I think shadows coming out and then appearing, it's like blood that comes out of his like the tip of his fingers, and then it appears. That's how Deku's able to do it now. So if y'all watch Naruto and know how Naruto does his whole shadow clone jutsu movement type shit, then you know what I'm talking about. So sorry about that. So he Deku, he wants to go to UA too. I mean, Bakugo and Deku, I'm gonna say they're not really buddy type shit, but they're more like they like respect each other. They're not buddy, but they respect each other because they respect each other's ambitions. You could say. I mean, yeah, they respect his ambitions. So Deku gets attacked by the sludge villain. I'm gonna say he does a shadow clone jutsu. Or nah, I can't stop saying shadow clone jutsu. His blood clone technique. And does that little movement thing like ooh shadow clone blood clone jutsu. And it makes like right now before the 10-month training he only is able to make as of right now 8 clones himself. 8 clones. 10 max. Actually, yeah, 10. 10 clones. So, well, that's because he has been, like, training too hard. Like, he's been training, just not pushing himself. But during the 10 months, he's going to push himself. He's going to try to at least get 50 clones by the end of the 10 months. But he only is able to get to, like, 40 by the end of 10 months. But back to the Source Field attack. He does the clone thingy. It does nothing. Like, it does nothing. So, like, Deku, he calls back his call demand. Because it's either Deku wants them to keep fighting until they're defeated, or he can just call it back. He can just call it back. That's his choice, alright? All up to him. So, Deku, he's like, I can't do nothing about this. And Dynamite comes in, I'm here, I'm here, and defeats the Sludge villain. Deku thanks All Might, asks for his autograph. He's not all fanboy stuff. He's like respectful with it, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not like sweating in his boots like, oh shit, he's here. Oh no. But yeah, but anyways. Yeah, so like I said, for the whole 10 months, Deku's like training. Like I said, as he gets older, he won't need a lot of blood to be able to make these clones. He still needs blood. He'll still need blood. No matter what, he'll still need blood. But it's decreased the amount of blood he would need to make the clones. A little bit. So yeah. Deku trades 10 months. 10 months is up. 10 months is up, and he gets, like I said, 45 clones. So, what happens to Deku after? And one more thing before I leave. Does Deku get one for all? Is the big question. I might give it to him. I might not. Find out next time in What If Deku Could Use the Blood Clone Technique. See y'all next week on part 2.